Today we're going to start working on the 87 Monte Carlo Super Sport. Got to get the motor pulled out. Got to do a bunch of gaskets and all that stuff. This car has been sitting a long time, and a lot of this stuff's original, but it's got a really bad oil leak in the front oil pan. So the right way to do it is pull the motor out, do the whole oil pan gasket. So while we're there, we're going to do a bunch of other gaskets. Fun. Yep. So, well, I'm going to take some pictures of some stuff, so this got lots of vacuums everywhere. So I don't know where any of them go. So I'll take some pictures and get this all prepped, ready to come out, and I'll give you some updates here soon. But yeah, she's a pretty good shape car. It's black. It's got some rustage kind of on the hood, roof, trunk lid. But all in all, it's a pretty cool car. It's got a 373 posi, factory. Yeah, factory. Which is pretty cool. Bucket seats, console. Still has the converter on it. Yeah, think about that for a second. Original converter still on this thing. So let me get some stuff prepped up here and I'll get back with you in a minute. Alright, got the antifreeze all drained out of it. Did a compression check on all of them. They all came back around 150, 160. Pretty good. Now I gotta start taking all this other stuff off, wiring, belts, anything else I can reach up here before I crawl under it. But yeah. I think all the antifreeze is out. Probably not. So make a mess on the floor, like always. Then just pull the distributor out, get that out of the way, and I guess some of this vacuum stuff and AC pump, and we'll go from there. Yep-a-ree there, Jim Bob. Got all the stuffs kind of off of it now. Just got to do a couple more things up here, then crawl under it, but got a lot tore off of this thing. Probably gonna have to take the exhaust manifold off this side because there's pipes in the way and stuff. Make it easier to probably take it apart. But yeah, I think that's all right there. I'm gonna try to get these top two bell housing bolts and crawl under it and get all the motor mounts, torque converter bolts, and the rest of the bell housing bolts. Should be ready to come out after that, hopefully. Oh yeah, starter. So it's probably all I'm going to do today, so maybe a few days before I get back to it, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Stuff comes up, you know. So we'll just have to go from there, man. It's looking good. Did find out this block, as you can see, I got it ready to pull out. Had to take the cross member out, bracket to the exhaust, rounded off a bolt for the bell housing so to tilt her back some. Then put all that back in just to support the trans. Got all the motor mounts out, torque converter, and a bunch of other little junk connected to this thing. But yeah, I'm going to try to get it out. It's stuck to the transmission right now. Spray it down with something, get some pry bars in there and try to separate them. But yeah, it'll be out here in a minute. As you can see, the floorboards are real good shape. Frame's in good shape too, just got surface rust. But it's coming along slowly. Very slowly. I don't think anything else weird happened with this thing. Just had to go pick me up one of them sockets that digs out rounded off bolts, which worked out really well. Saved me from pulling the whole trans with the motor. But yep, get back to it and magically it'll be on the engine stand next. All right, she's out. As you can see, all kinds of room for activities in there. But it's on the stand. Got exhaust manifold off. I get put new studs in them because they're like, you know, pencils. Started on this side. Take it off. Gotta take all this bracketry here off to get into there. So yeah, it was stuck really good to the transmission. Not fun, and took me a while. One of the dowel pins stayed in the block. Might try to dig it out and put it back in the trans, but try to get this apart, then I don't know, some more stuff apart, do the old pan gasket and all the seals I can while it's out, then it goes right back inside. Fun factory right there. But well, let's get to it. Nom nom nom. Alright, got the exhaust manifolds off, got it tore down to the chain, and got the oil pan off, had it back on for a minute because I flipped it upside down and something fell out of there. It was that little thing was in the oil pan, like a little dowel pin or something. So I'm trying to see, I flipped it back over to see if there's a second one in there somewhere. Nothing's, I never heard nothing. But I ordered some more parts. It'll be a minute for them to get here. And I'll probably clean the block up, you know, repaint it. Maybe grind some of the rust off of this and, you know, repaint it. But yeah, what else to do here? I think that's about it. I mean, the chain looks original. I mean, it's got a little bit of slap in it, but we already dug in here. Might as well replace on it. Ordered a oil pump and the pickup tube and tranny seals front and rear. Why, you know, why not? It's already out. Why not? Why not? But yeah, AG is coming along. It's gonna be an adventure. There's a lot more to do to this beast. Yeah, I guess it's time for the word. Let's go, I don't know, oil. Oil. It's all over the place in here, so we'll go to oil this time. Might as well. Got oil all over the floor, antifreeze, all that stuff. Oh, and I'm going to use, there's something else. What to do with it? I'm going to put this timing cover on. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's supposed to be on it. The one I took off, here it is. It's a two-piece timing cover. It's all chrome. Of course they leak. I think that's what was leaking on it. But these are meant for, you put this piece on if you want to keep swapping your cams, drag racing it, ripping and tearing. That's what you use. Found that out today. But yeah, I'm going to clean that one up, repaint it, use that one. I don't like chrome ones because everything chrome seems to leak all the time. But yeah, keep you posted. Moving along, waiting on parts. Alright, got the intake off. Cleaned it all up. It's getting ready for a gasket. Did the rear main seal. And to get the round seal out, drill some, like, I don't know, self-tappers in it. Get them in there and you pull it out with like a claw hammer. Then these other ones, you just loosen all these little bolts up here, clean that up, put that back on. Recommend putting the seal, round seal in before you bolt this thing to the block. A little easier. Then, whatever you do, don't over torque these little tiny bolts. Because you can see, I broke one. Had to get that fixed. Then clean the intake. It's all cleaned up, getting ready for a gasket. And it was that old gasket down there, yeah, it was shot. And got the time, double roll the time chain in, Nice and tight. Nice. Yeah. Nice. I think we're going to end it here, because I figure I'll do some more stuff to this thing when I get some more parts. But I guess I'll catch you on the next one. Work on more junk. Something with this junk. Catch you next time.